about sound, what is sound, important facts of sound and some other things which is related to the sound. So let us start with define of sound, means definition of sound. Vibration that travel through the air or another medium and can be heard when they reach living beings ear. See, sound always travel on air and it creates vibration, and that vibration the living beings heard by their ear is known as sound.
Look at this picture. In this picture you can see different types of things which create sound, means different medium of propagation of sound. In the first picture, a girl is singing a melodious song. Second picture, a bird is chirping. In third one, the crackers are burst, that is bang bang sound. Fourth picture, two girls are whispering to each other. Next picture, a traffic policeman makes a whistle. It comes under harsh tone, that is whistling sound. Next picture, a boy sings a notes in harmonious. In next picture, a horn is honking, and the last one, a dog is barking. So here are different kind of sounds comes from different medium. So there are innumerable sound that we hear. Some of them are soft while some are loud. Some sounds are pleasant while some are unpleasant. Some sound that we like and some sound we cannot like. Now the next is production of sound. When the object keeps on vibrating, the sound is produced. Example, when the radio or tape recorder is switched on, we can feel the vibrations. When they are put off, the vibrations stop. When the rubber band is stretched, it can produce vibrations upon plucking. This forms sound. When diaphragm of tabla undergoes vibrations, it produces sounds. Now let us do one experiment. From this experiment, we can easily understand how sound is heard. When the sound is produced, the sound undergoes vibrations. Due to these vibrations, air around the source of sound also undergoes vibrations. Now see, it is a pot filled with water. Now I will strike it lightly on its rim. What happened? Let us see. See, when I strike it, the waves come on the water. Let us see once again. See, now you can easily see how the waves come. So our sound also travel by air, and because of this we can easily hear the sound. See one more time. You can see the circular motion, the waves that comes in circular. Okay, these vibrations spread like a wave in all the directions from the source of the sound. This wave is called sound wave. The sound waves eventually reach our ear. In the ear cavity, there is delicate eardrum or diaphragm. Delicate means very soft. This too starts vibrating. The vibrations reach the nerves in the internal ear. The nerves transmit this message to the brain, and therefore we can hear sound. So I hope you understand with the help of this experiment how sound travel and how we can hear the sound.
Important facts of sound. What are the important things that comes under sound? First is, it is simple and mechanical movement. It is a mechanical movement. In space where there is just vacuum, no other matter, because there won't be any molecule to vibrate, sound will not travel. It means, first of all, what is the meaning of vacuum? Vacuum means empty space. If there will measuring also. Next, when there are more number of sound waves passing through a fixed place at a given time, it means the frequency is high. It means if the frequency is high, we can listen the sound in high proportion. And if the frequency is less, so we can hear less voice. Means high frequency, high sound wave. Low frequency, low sound wave. Next, the human ear is capable of detecting frequencies. What is the meaning of detecting? Detecting means identify. So, our human ear easily identifies the frequencies of any sound. So, how we measure the sound? So, sound can be measured, or sounds come under between 20 Hertz to 20,000 Hertz. Any frequency above or below that is inaudible to the human ear. If the frequency will be above or below, so we cannot hear proper. It is comes under inaudible. Inaudible means unable to hear. So above also we cannot properly hear, or below also we cannot properly hear. It means that we are unable to hear the proper words or proper sound. Next is below 20 Hertz is called infrasound, and if the sound will above 20,000 Hertz, so it is called ultrasound. So there are different. If it is 20 Hertz, so it is known as infrasound, and if it is 20,000 Hertz, so it is known as ultrasound. Next is propagation of sound. What is the meaning of propagation? In science language, propagation means spreading. To spread. To spreading in all direction. Sound can spread in any direction or in all direction. Next is medium of propagation of sound. It means the resource from which the sound propagates. So we have different kinds of sources from where we can hear the sound. A sound of a bird, a sound of a bell, a sound of a horn. So there are many more medium from which we can easily listen the sound. The substance around the source of sound. The substances which is in around us. So they also create sound. Different medium, different speed, transmit, faster in solid, lesser in liquid, least in gases. See, different medium have their different speed for transmitting the sound. For example, so in solid, the sound will be fastest. In liquid, the sound will be lesser. And in gaseous, the sound will be least. Next is noise pollution. See, sound, if we are hearing sound, so it also creates pollution. So pollution like noise pollution. So let us understand this. Harsh and unwanted sound. Harsh volume, harsh tone, impolite tone. So it also creates noise pollution. For example, if two people are fighting with each other and they use very harsh tone, so at that time we did not like that kind of voice or that kind of sound. So at that time we are irritated. This sound, it is unwanted for us. So it is known as harsh tone, and it comes under noise pollution. Next is one or many noises around us that are harmful. For example, in a class, teacher is not there and all the students, they are loudly speaking, they are quarreling with each other, they are fighting with each other, they are teasing each other. So at that time they talk too much and they talk very loudly. So that thing is harmful for us. So we have to speak in very low volume, in soft nature, and we should not make a loud or harsh tone. So it is comes under noise pollution. So we have to be very soft and polite. If one person is speaking, at that time let pollution. Next is cause ill effect on health. If we are listening very loud volume or very loud sound and we are talking very loudly and we are fighting with each other and continuously we speak together, so it effect on our health. Okay, so we have to take care. Next, effects of noise pollution. What are the effects of noise pollution? So let us see. Hearing capacity is lesser if we are listening in loud volume or we are talking loud volume. So at that time, our ear is damaged. We cannot hear properly. So we should not listen loud volume or in loud sound. So it definitely or it directly attack on our ears. Okay, so we should not talk or we should not make a loud volume. Next is mental exhaustion. What is the meaning of exhaustion? Exhaustion means tiredness. If we are listening loud volume, so at that time our mind will be disturbed. This disturbance cause our whole body. So at that time we should not listen more volume. So our mind will be relaxed. And if we are listening in loud volume or talking in loud volume or watching anything in loud volume, so at that time our mind will be disturbed. It is known as mental exhaustion. Restlessness and mental irritability. It also causes restlessness. We are not in good condition and mental irritability. And we are going to irritate to ourselves also and with others also. Next is cannot work with concentration. If suddenly a horn is blowing continuously, burst of crackers and watching TV in very loud volume, so at that time we cannot concentrate in our work. So it disturbs our work also. So we should not do this kind of things. Next is measure for preventing noise pollution. How to prevent noise pollution? Not blow horns. We should not blow horns of vehicles if nearby in hospitals, and unnecessarily we should not blow horns. Next, volume at minimum. If you are watching TV or if you are listening any music or radio, at that time your volume should be low. So it never harmful for our health also, and it does not create any noise pollution. So we should watch or listen in very low volume. In today's time, nowadays, small kids or any young people, they are using earphone, headphones, earbud, etc. and they are listening from them very high volume music or anything else. So it may cause lesser hearing. So we should not use earphone also, and if you are using earphone or any kind of other headphones, so you should keep in mind your volume has to be very low. Next, restricted to others. You should not listen or you should not talk loudly or don't listen any high volume musics and all. So we have to restrict others also. Last is maintenance of vehicles. We have to maintain our vehicle time to time. If you are maintaining our vehicle time to time, so it will never make any sound and it prevent noise pollution. So we have to maintain our vehicles properly. Last one is not located in residential areas. Means factories, railway stations, bus depot, airports. It should be far away from our residential areas where the people is staying. It should not be near it. It should be far away. So it will not create any noise pollution.